Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Thursday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. So we're making some pretty good progress in Root Letter Last Answer. We've got 5 of the classmates identified. There are 2 left. We don't know who they are, and that's where we're getting started tonight. We're in Chapter 7. I think we're pretty close to finishing the game because I know she wrote 11 letters. And
Kadokawa Games.
Each chapter always starts with the main character reading one of Aya's letters. Well, we know she's not actually Aya Fumino. Well, that's what we've gathered in any case.
Suzuki kara.
And if memory serves me correctly, we're working on identifying Shorty this time around. All right, let's see what we can talk to Tomoko about. Are there any old stories of monsters at this inn?
最初に言いましたよ。幽霊や妖怪は出ないって。そんな話、一度も聞いたことありませんし、一度も見たことはありません。
Where might I go to find out about yokai?
境港の水木しげる記念館じゃないですか？
Sakai Minato, huh? That's a bit far. I think about it a little.
それではお気をつけて。
Tomoko puts the futon away and leaves. I think I'll head somewhere with lots of people and try asking around for a place with information on yokai. Let's see, someplace with lots of people. How about the shopping district? I bet there's a lot of people here. Well, no, I guess not. Maybe Matsue Station? There's some shops there. I'll try asking the people around here about yokai. I walk up to a pedestrian. Excuse me.
はい、何ですか?
Do you know of any events or anything in this area that has to do with yokai?
イベント? 悪いけどわからんな。
Then how about people who know a lot about yokai?
残念だけど知らないね。
Okay, thanks anyway. I'm researching yokai. Do you know where I could go to find out about them?
それならネットで調べた方が早いよ。
Same answer as Tomoko, huh? Is there anywhere else?
さあ、思い浮かばんな。
The pedestrian walks off. I'll try asking other people too. I approach a different pedestrian. Excuse me.
何か用ですか?
Let's see. Is there any place around here where I could do some research on yokai?
さあ、わからんな。
Do you know any place I could go to research yokai? It's about what it's literally the same question he just asked.
さあ、知らんで?
The pedestrian walks off. I'll try asking more people. I approach yet another pedestrian. Have you got a minute?
なんだよ、お前。
This guy seems to be on guard quite a bit. Let's go ahead and save before we talk to him. Let's see. Do you know anyone in this area who's knowledgeable about yokai?
業界に詳しい人？一体何の話だ？悪いけど人違いだろ。
Cow eyes? No, dude, that's not what we were asking. He definitely misheard. Could you please tell me about yokai?
誰が妖怪立ててや？
No, that's not what I meant. I'm researching yokai and...
俺のことを妖怪立てて言ったかや？
No, I did not. At all. But I'm sorry. Pedestrian gets angry and walks off. None of the pedestrians seem to know. Maybe I'll try the souvenir shop. I step into the shop. There are some tourists around. I'll try talking to these people. Excuse me.
はい
Alright, let's save again. Also wouldn't hurt to look around, I would say. They have a bunch of souvenirs on sale. Okay, looks like that's all it's going to tell us. Alright, let's talk to her. This is a nice shop. Did you come to buy souvenirs too?
何ですか急にあんまり近寄らないでください
Whoa! I know we're in the era of social distancing, but we weren't back then. You weren't back then. This is bad. She thinks I'm a weirdo. It'd be better to just get to the point quickly. I'm researching yokai. Do you know where I could go to find out about them?
私観光客ですよそんなの知るわけないじゃないですか
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry. I'll try asking other people too. Excuse me.
はい。
What did you buy?
何を買おうが人の勝手だろ
Sorry. Do you know anything about yokai?
う。なんだ君は。
I'm doing research on yokai.
それなら島根っこに聞け。
I don't think Shimaneko is a yokai.
お前の言うことは理屈ばかりだ。 もういい。私は帰る。
He storms off. What a strange guy. A store clerk from the souvenir shop comes over.
ここで何をやってられるんですか？
I'm doing research on yokai.
それなら松江歴史館で企画展をやってますよ。
Well, thank you. That's actually helpful. The store clerk went into the back of the souvenir shop. Finally, some useful information. But where's the Matsue History Museum? I've been there before, but I can't remember. I looked through the guidebook. The Matsue History Museum isn't too far from here. Great, guess I'll buy some souvenirs. I look at the souvenirs. They're selling homemade strawberry jam and Shimaneko towels. I'll take these two, please. I buy some strawberry jam and a Shimaneko towel. Let's see. And the shop itself is not listed in the guidebook. Save here. I'm gonna check my items real quick. See how close we are to having everything. Ugh. Looks like we're missing several there, but no worries. I believe we'll get them later. Although it can be a bit unnerving seeing that many blank spots in your inventory. I know what often is for me. So we're supposed to go to the museum. I've arrived at the Matsue History Museum. The building is surrounded by a magnificent white wall. As I look around, I see that a little distance away is a tall man wearing a cap. It's that man again. Is he following me? The man turns a corner and disappears. The main exhibition hall is like a cheap counselor's stately mansion. There is a dry landscape garden of profound elegance, a beautiful Japanese-style room, and even a magnificent tea room. Alright, let's see what the guidebook has to say. A museum near the national treasure that is Matsue Castle, along the samurai residence. It has videos and other media to introduce the history and culture of Matsue in an easy-to-understand fashion. It also has a cafe space where one can view the Japanese garden while tasting seasonal confections and matcha tea. I was going to check out the garden space. But it looks like we can't do that right now. I look around the displays. There isn't anything about Furaribi. There's a corner where they sell souvenirs. I take a look around the special exhibit. There's a special exhibit called Goblin Up Goblin Lore. I groan at the pun. There are panels describing different kinds of Japanese yokai. There are panels explaining about different kinds of Japanese yokai. Don't know why it said that twice. I look around the inside of the museum. There are panels with info about the history of the Matsue clan and exhibits with items to illustrate what life was like in a castle town. A middle-aged man approaches me.
なんかお困りですかね?
Oh, do you work here?
妖怪博士の小泣きじじと申します。この企画展の案内役を務めております。
So you know a lot about the yokai in this region?
私は日本中の妖怪を網羅しております。
This guy could be helpful. Oops. In that case, do you know anything about Furaribi?
もちろんです。
Could you please tell me?
案内役ですけんね。もちろんお教えしましょう。フラリビとは人鳥が一緒に現れる妖怪です。火が鳥を照らしちょるように見えるので、鳥が主で火が家来のように思われがちですが、実はその逆なのです。
So the fire is the master?
この妖怪は見る者を驚かすだけで害はないと言われちゃいます。
Think intently about Aya's classmates. They were frightened by a harmless creature, huh?
この後も企画展をお楽しみください。
Konaki walks off. Let's see. Right. With info about the history of the Matsue clan and exhibits with items to illustrate what life was like in a castle town. around the museum. There's a corner where they sell souvenirs. What the heck? I'll take a quick look. There are lots of interesting souvenirs. In the souvenir corner, they have things like Azukiari. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm probably going to butcher these big time, but I'll give it my best. In the souvenir corner, they have things like Azukiarai Azuki beans, Aburasumashi oil, Nurikabe wallpaper, Higuruma household accounting books, Sunakake Baba San, and Sunakake Baba San. All terrible yokai puns. Looks like the Sunakake Baba San is sesame seeds. I might have a use for these somewhere. Okay, I'll get them. I buy the Sunakake Baba San and leave the Matsue History Museum. As I exit the museum, the man in the cap also exits after me. He's still here. What does he want with me? I'll pick a street without too many people and see if he still follows me. I purposely came to a deserted street. I turn around and check behind me. The man in the cap didn't follow me. When I turn back around, the man in the cap is there. So he'd gone ahead of me, huh? He approaches me with something shiny in his hand. That guy's holding something. I better run. I decide to make a break for it. If I run as fast as I can, he won't be able to keep up with me. He looks like a slow runner. Looks like I'll be able to escape. I've circled the entire neighborhood. I keep glancing at the man in the cap. I wonder if what he was holding was a knife. I can't afford to slow down right now. It looks like I got away. I emerge onto a big street. I look at the man in the cap, who is still close behind. I guess he won't attack me when there are people around, at least. I head onto a boarding area with a pier. This is Matsue Horikawa Meeting Park, where you can board tour boats. There's a tour boat that looks sort of like a houseboat at the dock. Alright, let's check the guidebook. Small sightseeing boats allow one to tour the 3.7 kilometers of canals around Matsue Castle. There are 3 places to board the boats, so they can also be used to travel between Matsue Castle, Shiomi Yokote, and the Kyomise shopping area. Looks like you can pay for boat rides here. It says boat boarding area. Maybe I'll take a short break. Then again, maybe not. When I look around, there seems to be no sign of the man in the cap. Is he hiding? Oh well, now's my chance to get away. I board the tour boat. The low-roofed boat has tatami mats lining its interior. The skipper is an older woman, and she starts chatting with me with a friendly smile.
頭に気をつけてごいてよ。
I remove my shoes and step up into the tatami room.
名物のおばちゃんが松江城と抹茶の魅力を語りながら堀をぐるっと回ますけんね。
I catch a glimpse of the man in the cap.
ほんなら出発します。
The skipper launches the boat. I wonder what happened. The man in the cap didn't come aboard.
お兄さん、くたびれた顔しちゃうね。元気を出して。
Thanks.
人生は遊覧船よ。 急がんこにのんびり回った方が楽しめでね。
Now that is wisdom of the years.
年寄り扱いせんでごす。私は永遠の17歳よ。
I wonder if that's supposed to be a play on Forever 21. Oh well. Either way, it's a good sentiment. She smiles naturally. I was worried that the man in the cap might be waiting to ambush me, but I look around. It looks like he's not here. Now I can relax a little and find out more about the bartender. Small sightseeing boats allow one to tour the 3.7 kilometers of canals around Matsue Castle. There are 3 places to board the boats, so they can also be used to travel between Matsue Castle, Shiomi Yokote, and the Kyomise shopping area. Okay, I was thinking we could have possibly gotten off at a different spot, but it doesn't look like we did. So we can also try to find out about the bartender, huh? Wonder if that means we go to the bar next. I mean, it's sound logic, I'd say. Nakamura Bar is on the 2nd floor here. There's a small window. The shutters are closed. Maybe we need to go to the city offices? Let's see if Four Eyes is actually doing his job. When I arrive at the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, Four Eyes is having a staring contest with his computer monitor. Four Eyes, I want to ask you something. Four Eyes comes over. I cannot get over the facial expressions, especially his.
もう話すことはありませんよ。
This is the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, right? A resident is here to consult. Please hear me out.
あなた、松江市民じゃないですよね。住民票はどこにありますか？
Tourists are like residents, aren't they?
私は誰とも話をしたくないんです。
What's the matter?
あなたのせいで忘れたいことばかり思い出すんですよね。
What's that got to do with me?
相談があるなら他の人に聞いてください。
Four Eyes returns to his desk. Let's see. Don't think we have anything that'll really catch his attention. I might need to go ahead and think. I don't think showing any of these is gonna yield a result that we need, but hey, never hurts to try. All right, let's see here. Eyes won't budge from his desk. There's no getting near him. I leave the city office. Four Eyes was gloomier than usual. Wonder if he's okay. Sorry, folks, we're gonna backtrack just a little bit. This is just me being thorough. Let's see if Four Eyes is actually doing his job. When I arrive at the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, Four Eyes is having a staring contest with his computer monitor. Four Eyes, I want to ask you something. Four Eyes comes over.
もう話すことはありませんよ。
This is the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, right? A resident is here to consult. Please hear me out.
あなた、松江市民じゃないですよね。住民票はどこにありますか？
Tourists are like residents, aren't they?
私は誰とも話をしたくないんです。
What's the matter?
あなたのせいで忘れたいことばかり思い出すんですよね。
What's that got to do with me?
相談があるなら他の人に聞いてください。
Four Eyes returns to his desk. Hey! Four Eyes won't budge from his desk. There's no getting near him. I leave the city office. Four Eyes was gloomier than usual. I wonder if he's okay. I'll try going back inside, maybe. Yeah, there's no one here. Talking to myself is kind of pointless. If I go around talking to myself, anyone who sees me will think I'm some weirdo. City Hall in Matsue City, the capital of Shimane Prefecture. The office consists of a main building, a west wing, and 4 annexes. Let's see. Maybe we need to talk to Murakami. Might see her at the castle. More than likely not. Let's see, we'll try Saninchuo TV. Okay, that wasn't right. At least when in doubt, we can just go everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. So we obviously were supposed to come to the children's theater, but I scrolled through the text too fast. I arrive at the Usagi Children's Theater Company, but it looks like it's before practice and nobody is here. I'll come back later. It's not listed in the tourist guide. fireworks, maybe? No? What about the park this time? Saninchuo TV? No? Monidongo, maybe? No? What about the shopping area? No, not there either. Karakoro Studio, maybe? No? Hate to get Kamiari on mixed up in all this, but what am I gonna do, right? I don't suppose going to the inn is the right move, but gotta try it. No, we don't need to go see Monkey. Maybe to the bar? Can't imagine that would be the right choice right now. Okay, it was. I'm outside the Nakamura bar. It shouldn't be open at noon, but the door is unlocked. I peek into the bar. Hey, there's someone inside. I go inside the bar. When I step into the bar, the owner is there.
店は夜からなんですよ。
Do you remember me?
ああ、前にここで会いましたね。
What are you doing here at this hour?
近くまで来たけ、店のチェックです。
Looks like it's been kept really clean.
野津くんは真面目にやってくれとるようだ。彼は若いのに苦労しちょうけんね。
Been through a lot? Let's find out more. Did something happen?
彼の家は野津一建設という松江では有名な建設会社だったんだよ。
Nozu 1, or maybe Nozu number 1. Either one of those would make... That second one would really make sense. So he's from a wealthy family?
昔は贅沢三昧の暮らしだったようです。
Oh yeah?
ところが高3の夏に生活が一変した。野津一建設が違法建築の手抜き工事をしとるのが発覚したんです。
Ooh, not good.
彼の父親は逮捕され、会社は倒産です。一夜にして極貧生活です。
Hey, what's up, Cougar Slayer? How you doing? Welcome on in. I think we're getting close to putting this one away. We're in chapter 7. And I'm thinking this game probably has about 10 or 11 chapters, because I know there's 11 letters. Just relaxing. Hey, it's always a good thing when you can relax and enjoy your day. I'm glad you get to do that today. But none of it was his fault, right?
そうですが、世間はそういう目で見らんかった。 ついおかしな話をしてしまった。
I'll come by later for a drink. I leave the bar. I think about Nozu. I'm pretty sure the bartender is Shorty. But was he that short? A shop bar located along the banks of the Obashi River, a short distance from the bustle of the shopping district. The calm atmosphere refines the drinking experience. The view of Obashi River from its wide windows is enchantingly picture perfect, and never grows old. With a glass of whiskey in hand from their abundant selection of scotch and other drinks, one can spend a long time relaxing at this bar. So we've either got to go back probably to the kids' theater, or just sit here and think a while. Wait, I want to look at our inventory. Okay, yeah, we still got at least 2 more items to find. Okay, so it will let us move. So I guess we won't be needing to stick around. I wonder if they are here by now. The theater children are practicing. Bitch isn't here. Well, maybe she's at Waterworks. I arrived at Waterworks. I step inside. I'll try asking the manager. Excuse me.
なんでしょ
Is Riko Sasaki here?
う奥ですよ
When I try to head for a seat in the back, bitch comes over.
もうあなたとは話はしないわよ。
Come on, quit saying that and tell me about the bartender at the Nakamura bar.
嫌よ。
Boy, we burned some bridges with her, it looks like. Or have we? Shorty is the bartender, isn't he?
これ以上つきまとったら警察にストーカーがいると通報するわよ。
Don't do that.
もう来ないで。わかったわね。
Stay away from me. Who's responsible for that shoddy spelling anyway? Whoever it is, you're fired. Moving right along. We know what she meant. Bitch says forcefully and returns to her seat by the other mothers. Why won't anyone talk to me?
あの
Sorry for not ordering anything. I'll come back for a coffee next time.
そうじゃないんです。今話をしていたのは野津一建設の野津さんのことですか
Do you know something?
知っているというほどじゃありませんけど大きな事件でしたから
Scandal, he says. Did the son of Nozu Ichi Construction frequent this place too?
有名なドラ息子です
How was he after his father was arrested?
最近は見てないけど母親とつつましく暮らしているようですよ
Really now? He lives alone with his mother, huh? How tall was he?
低かったですよ
So he is short. Means he could be shorty.
それに水が苦手のようです
Doesn't like water. Wonder why. You mean he doesn't like drinking water?
いや泳げないということです子供の頃ボートから落ちて溺れかけたそうですそれから船に乗れないという話です
The man who was following me didn't get on the tour boat. Could he have been Shorty? Except he was pretty tall. Thanks.
あの
Yeah?
野津一建設の息子は松江に戻っているんでしょうか
He's a bartender at Nakamura's. Why do you ask?
友人が野津一建設に家を頼んでひどい目にあったんです
I hate to hear that. It's not really Nozu's fault, though. see.
友人ですけど。
Nozu's father was the one at fault. The son didn't have anything to do with it. Please at least understand that. I leave Waterworks. Wait, did I accidentally skip a bunch of dialogue? Because I did not mean to do that. One crime can make a lot of people unhappy, I guess. Looks like Shorty was notorious around here. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta go back and find out if we missed anything. Hopefully we finished up there. I'll find out. Wonder if they're here by now. Theater children are practicing. Bitch isn't here. Alright, now let's go to Waterworks. I arrive at Waterworks. I step inside. I'll try asking the manager. Excuse me.
なんでしょ
Is Riko Sasaki here?
う。奥ですよ。
When I try to head for a seat at the back, bitch comes over.
もうあなたとは話はしないわよ。
Come on, quit saying that and tell me about the bartender at the Nakamura bar.
嫌よ。
Let's go ahead and save just to make sure if we have to backtrack again, it won't be far. I just can't help thinking I might have skipped over something important without meaning to. Shorty is the bartender, isn't he?
これ以上つきまとったら警察にストーカーがいると通報するわよ。
Don't do that.
もう来ないで。分かったわね。
Bitch says forcefully and returns to her seat by the other mothers. Why won't anyone talk to me?
の
Sorry for not ordering anything. I'll come back for a coffee next time.
そうじゃないんです。今話をしていたのは野津一建設の野津さんのことですか？
Do you know something?
知っているというほどじゃありませんけど、大きな事件でしたから。
Let's see what kind of scandal he's talking about. Did the son of Nozu Ichi Construction frequent this place too?
有名なドラ息子です。
How was he after his father was arrested?
最近は見てないけど、母親とつつましく暮らしているようですよ。
He lives alone with his mother, huh? How tall was he?
低かったですよ。
Yep, he's probably shorty.
それに水が苦手のようです。
You mean he doesn't like drinking water?
いや、泳げないということです。子供の頃ボートから落ちて溺れかけたそうです。それから船に乗れないという話です。
Man, I hate to hear that. The man who was following me didn't get on the tour boat. Could he have been shorty? Except that he was pretty tall. Thanks. Yeah?
野津一建設の息子は松江に戻っているんでしょうか？
He's a bartender at Nakamura's. Why do you ask?
友人が野津一建設に家を頼んでひどい目にあったんです。
I see.
友人ですけど。
Nozu's father was the one at fault. The son didn't have anything to do with it. Please at least understand that. I leave Waterworks. Great, I didn't skip anything. That means all the backtracking was for nothing. One crime can make a lot of people unhappy, I guess. It looks like Shorty was notorious around here. Okay, so talking to bitch at this time is a no-go. We're gonna have to talk to someone else. And I'm thinking now's the time to head to the park. Or, you know, maybe not. Let's try the TV station. Okay, that was wrong too. Maybe the city offices now? Or then again, maybe not. Good gosh. No, he's not hungry. So going there isn't going to do anything. Maybe the bar? And then again, maybe not. The shrine, maybe? Maybe the school? And again, maybe not. Let's try the art studio. No? Maybe the inn? I doubt it. Nope, not there either. Wow. Okay. Okay, Karakoro was not the right one. No. Good gosh, I don't remember this area being, I arrive at Marukoshi. A middle-aged woman comes out. Ma'am? When she turns around, I realize it's not the manager.
私ですか？
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
店長なら中にいますよ。
She gives a slight bow and walks off. I wonder who that was. When I go inside, the manager's there with a young man I've seen before. That guy's the punk who tried to threaten me. You! Are you waiting around to attack me?
お前はこの前の
ヒロシ、またなんかしたかね。
Busted and disgusted, dude.
何もしてねえよ。
Watch it. Your nose is gonna poke her eye out if you keep lying like that. You tried to attack me.
ヒロシ、そうは本当かや？
それは事情があって。
Ma'am, how do you know this guy?
知り合いの子供で息子のように面倒見ちょうだ。ヒロシ、今の話は事実かね？
それは
迷惑をかけたみたいでごめんなさい。
これには男の事情があるんだよ。
Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
ちゃん言い訳は通用せんで。
forgot how much of, oh, I don't want to, I forgot how strict she could be. I'll say it that way. Who told you to attack me?
けはいこと言うだが、おばちゃんの気が短いのは知っちょだろが。
You better not cross her any more than you already have, dude. Just saying. This lady is something else when she gets angry.
ノズ先輩だよ。
Nozu, he says. A family-owned eatery. They serve delicious agepan, takoyaki, obanyaki, and more at low prices, making it popular among local high school students. What did he tell you to do?
あんたを脅かしてこの町から出ていくようにしてくれって。
あがんやつの子分になって情けねえやな。
ただで飲ませてくれるって言われて。
兄さん、ごめんなさい。こいつがたずげなことして許しちゃって。
It's fine. What can you tell me about the bartender?
あがんやつに義理立てすることないで。兄さん、なんが聞きたいね。
That is actually what I wanted to hear. What does the bartender think of his current job?
かなり真剣です。もうすぐ店が持てるかもしれんって嬉しそうに話してくれました。先輩のことをまだ悪く言う人もおるけど、先輩だって変わったんです。
He's more respected by the younger crowd than I thought. But right now, my top priority now is getting information about him. I can't let myself get carried away with sympathy for Nozu and miss out on important leads. What was the bartender called Shorty?
はい、言われております。
Aha! The plot thickens. That leaves us with one more classmate to identify. Well, once we've confirmed that the bartender is indeed the Shorty that we're looking for. But he's not short?
それはいつも靴を履いちゃう件ですよ。
Doesn't everybody? Shoes?
秘密の靴です。
Oh, that explains it. It was something that simple, huh?
ヒロシ、あれがこの人に聞かせちゃだわ。
あれはでもな。
What is it?
あいつの歌声がに。
Singing voice!
好きな女の子に歌のプレゼントをすると言って CD に曲を入れたんです。俺手伝わされたけんその CD を持っちゃって。
If you let me borrow that, I'll forget everything that happened between us.
しょうがないな。
Hiroshi brings over a CD that was in the shop.
恥ずかしい内容ですよ。
I'll be careful with it. I take the CD. It's about time for the weather forecast. And now, it's time to go to the castle. I arrive at Shiroyama Park. There's a TV broadcast going on, and Snappy is reading the weather forecast. The TV broadcast concludes. Snappy notices me.
また待ち伏せしてたのね。
Do you always read the weather forecast here?
あなたがいくら探りを入れても、誰も彼女の話はしないわよ。
You guys are gonna crack. crack a long time before I will. I guarantee it. I'm thinking of asking the bartender some questions next.
あなた本当に危ないわよ。
Snappy looks around. What happened?
尾行されてるわよ。
When I turn around, I notice the man in the cap in the shadows of a building. Is that the bartender?
下手な変装をしているけど彼ね。
In that case, I'll go talk to him myself.
ダメよやめて。
That guy's planning to attack me, right? If he wants a fight, I'll fight him here. The castle makes a nice backdrop for a brawl.
昨日彼からメールがあったのよ。とにかく彼を刺激することはやめて。
Don't provoke him, huh? Constructed in 1611 by Horio Yoshiharu, lord of the Matsue area at the time, after 5 years of labor. Its gables resemble a plover spreading its wings. Thus, it was also known as Plover Castle. This is the symbol of Matsue's castle town. What did the text say?
あなたを力ずくでも黙らせるって。
Well, he can try. Interesting. I glance at the man in the cap.
彼の強行に出ないように助けを呼びましょう。
Is there anyone who'd help?
私のお願いなら聞いてくれる人物がいるわ。
Looks like the Tsunekake Baba sand is actually pepper.
もう一人いるでしょ。
Aha! The wild monkey.
山はつかないわ。猿よ。
When I look over, the man in the cap grins.
あなたを一人にするのは危険なようね。でも私は一旦局に戻らないとならないの。
I'll be somewhere he can't touch me.
どこ？
Around the castle. I nod to Snappy. Snappy stares intently at the man in the cap. What?
なんでもないわ。
Do you have something you want to say to that guy or what?
いい。今はやめておくわ。
Snappy goes back to the station. Well, that was weird. Maybe she had something she wanted to tell me about the man in the... Maybe she had something she wanted to tell me about the man in the cap? I should get away from here, or else that guy will attack me. No word from Monkey yet, huh? I'm just circling the moat to buy time. When I look back, the man in the cap who has disappeared. There's another English phrase. I'll move to someplace with more bystanders. As I start walking, the man in the cap appears again. What's going on here? I wonder if there's a place where I can buy time without being followed. Good way to buy time. There's a tour boat boarding area at Matsue Horikawa Meeting Park. Being rocked on a tour boat for a while wouldn't be so bad. I'm sure I don't need to worry about him attacking me if there are so many people around, if there are other people around. Alright, let's save real quick. So now we need to go to the boarding area. I arrive at the boarding area. I'll buy time on a tour boat until Monkey gets here for backup. I board the tour boat. The man in the cap is at the boarding area. He turns around and leaves without boarding the boat. It seems he hasn't conquered his fear of water. The skipper launches the boat. Let's look at the guidebook while we're on the boat. The boatmen provide eloquent tours around town. Passing under 16 bridges, one can experience the famous boat roof lowering on the sightseeing tour along the canals. From the water, one can view the elegance of the castle town, the varied nature along the canals in each of the 4 seasons, and the national treasure, Matsue Castle. In summer, the boats have wind chimes, while in winter, they have kotatsu, providing a cleverly varied trip to enjoy at different times of year. All right, let's go ahead and save. That'll be a bit less we got to go back and do. Or should I get... I don't see anyone like that. I can see Matsue Castle. What a great view. I don't remember him not saying anything about the trees. There's a bridge. I guess it's fine even if it's raining. All right, let's see here. I guess we've actually got to use Monkey's contact info. Because to my knowledge, that hasn't been done yet. What? That guy was in front of the Matsue Inn too. I bet he was also the one who went through my stuff. So he was looking for Aya's letters, huh? I lose myself in thought and suddenly realize a change in my surroundings. The roof of the boat has lowered. This boat passes under 16 bridges of different heights. So it lowers its roof for 8 for low bridges. I'll kick back and enjoy the tour boat for a while. I look out at the scenery. This is nice. A text comes in on my cell phone. Huh, a text. I get out my phone to check the message. I'll be waiting at Otemechi Park, so get off the tour boat there, Monkey. Okay, I text back. If Monkey is there, Shorty won't commit any crimes. Now I just need to figure out how to get him to tell the truth. The boat pulls up to the boarding area. Looks like we've arrived. I step off the boat. A number of passengers get on, and the few people who were waiting get on. I look around. Guess Monkey isn't here yet. The tour boat leaves. The sun sets as I wait at the boarding area. He's late. Wait, is this not the place? I reread the text. It says I'll be waiting at Otemachi Park. I look at the boarding area. Shoot, this is Karakoro Park. Where is Otemachi Park? I check the guidebook. It's not too far to walk from here. When I look around, the man in the cap is there. Shit, he found me. I hurry away. I'm hurrying down the street with the man just behind. Those elevator shoes slow him down, I guess. I keep looking back as I walk. How do I get to Otemachi Park? check the guidebook. I keep going straight, huh? I walk on. The man in the cap jumps out from the street ahead. Crap, he went ahead of me. Ah! I try to make a run for it, but I twist my ankle and fall. The man in the cap stands over me. You're the bartender, aren't you? The man in the cap pulls a knife out of his pocket. This is seriously bad.
お前が忠告を聞かないから悪いんだぞ。
The man in the cap raises his knife. How am I supposed to fight him off? Well, I know what the first thing I should do is. We'll throw this Baba sand in his face, but it's actually pepper. Take this! I fling the Sunakake Baba sand at the man in the cape. I give him a face full of pepper. The man in the cap falters. Now's my chance to escape. I get to my feet.
逃がさねえぞ。
The man in the cap brandishes his knife. Hey, stop! When the man's cap falls off, I can see that it's the bartender. It's you! I knew it!
お前が悪いんだぞ。
The bartender swings around his knife in desperation. Hey, calm down! The bartender charges at me. You idiot! Keep away! I make a run for it. The bartender is rushing at me in a terrible fury. Watch out! Huh? Where the heck did he go? It's like he vanished.
間一髪だったな。
Monkey had sprang out from the sidelines and sent the bartender flying. The fallen bartender has lost one of his elevator shoes, and he dropped the knife.
ナイフなんて振り回さないで。
Snappy comes over and picks up the knife. Snappy, you came too?
どうしてこんな路地裏にいるのよ。
I accidentally got off at Karakoro Park. He jumped me on the way to Otemachi Park.
マックス間抜けね。
お前らどっちの味方なんだよ。
俺たちはお前に犯罪者になってもらいたくないだけだ。
Those are some good friends right there.
身内に犯罪者が出る気持ち、お前が一番よく知ってるだろう。
He's right. Snappy, Monkey, thanks. He and I need to have a talk now.
いいけど。
Also, do you have a CD player?
どうするの？
I have a CD I want to listen to.
野球部の応援用に使っているのが車に積んであるから持ってきてやるよ。
Well, thanks, Monkey. Monkey goes to get the CD player. All right, time to pull myself together and see what Shorty has to say. For all intents and purposes, he seems like he's Shorty. We need definitive proof. I heard your family owned a construction company. Nozuichi Construction. It was so famous, practically everyone around here knew the name. I guess it's too early to bring up this subject. That's why we save, especially during investigations. We don't want to get that out just yet. That will cost us a mistake. The bar's owner told me about your past.
なんだ急に。バーの話は今関係ねえだろ。
He's pretty upset. I'd better be careful here. I'll save the stories I heard from the owner until later. Time to reload. You live alone with your mother, don't you?
だったらなんだ。文句でもあるのか。
No, nothing like that.
だったらほっとけよ。
Oh. We bring that up later, but right away was the wrong choice. I wondered why we didn't hear that or whatever that sound is. Actually, we want to take a look at our inventory. Nope, nothing we should be bringing up to him, I don't think. You don't like water, right? Because you fell off a boat when you were a kid? Staying silent, huh? Too early for this topic. What is it, Snappy? You've been looking restless the whole time. Is there something you want to say to him?
ああ。いい。今はやめておくわ。
Snappy's not very snappy today. Is it something that hard to say? That's why it's best to save after each successful stage of the investigation. Nothing of note. What could this building be? You know what? This area reminds me a lot of the street where you fight Jen in the original Street Fighter. Not exactly the same, but it's pretty freaking close. See, maybe I gotta think. Probably won't give me answers if I just ask him. First, I need a pretext for bringing up her story. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Okay, a precursor to his story. Okay, so at least we didn't mess it up to the like totally bad. I was gonna say if he's injured right now, using advanced fighting techniques is probably the furthest thing from his mind. Game, I'm not giving up. I will figure you out. Let's see. Right, of course you do. I would have definitely started the interrogating if it was me. Okay, so he's not going to tell me, but we need to offer something up that gets him to talk about her. Whether that means... Wait a minute. I bet I got to show him the picture. Who was pretending to be Aya Fumino?
そんなやつ知らね
That's funny. In her letter, she wrote about Shorty.
チビというあだ名のやつはどこにでもいる。俺とは限らねえだろ。
Not so much for guys. I got news for you. I have to prove that he's the Shorty mentioned in Aya's letters before I can get any further. Alright, how are we going to do that? Okay, let's see.
だったらなんだ。だったらほっとけよ。
Okay, that was the wrong choice. Again, though. That's why we save. Thank goodness the game allows us so many mistakes. That probably would have used up all my last mistake right there. It's not listed in the guidebook. This time I'm saving that I checked the directory here. Let's see. Proof. Guess we'll try the towel. No, that's not it. Maybe I have to actually talk to her. We'll try that next. Okay, so we showed Aya's... Oh, right. I gotta keep remembering, we can't bring that up just yet. Oh, wait. Barzona told me about your past.
なんだ急に。バーの話は今関係ねえだろ。
He's pretty upset. I'd better be careful here. I'll save the stories I heard from the owner until later. I kind of thought at least some of them would be ready to show tonight. Or be ready to talk about right now. Yeah, apparently it was too early. Oops. You don't like water, right? Because you fell off a boat when you were a kid? Good gosh. It's like no matter what I do, it's the wrong choice. What else can we ask him? What is it, Snappy? You've been looking restless this whole time. Is there something you want to say to him?
ああいい今はやめておくわ
Snappy's not very snappy today. Is it something that hard to say? Game, have you forgotten that it's kind of like required that I move forward? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why the game's being so stingy about what choice we pick. Don't need to show that either. My gosh. Something about Aya, I'm guessing. So we had to show that to him twice in a row. Who was pretending to be Aya Fumino?
そんなやつ知らね
That's funny. In her letter, she wrote about Shorty.
チビというあだ名のやつはどこにでもいる俺とは限らねえだろ
I have to prove that he's the Shorty mentioned in Aya's letters before I can get any further. Wait, no. I want to actually save this time. Okay, so we gotta prove that he's Shorty. Good gosh, game. I think this game did actually forget that we're supposed to go further. We know it's not that yet. Proof that he's Shorty. Why not? You'd actually have definitive proof that he was in her class. Come on, game! It's gotta let us through sometime. That's just a fact of life. Let's see. Proof that he's the short... Wait a minute. I bet now's the time to look at that shoe. Or not. What I heard from the owner about your past matches what's in the letter.
知らねえな。
About time. Monkey brings over a portable CD player.
CD プレイヤーを持ってきたぞ。
I'll ask you one last time. You really don't know her?
知らねえって言ってるだろ。俺があいつを知ってる証拠があるのか。
I'd say we do. Now that CD player is nearby, let's give the CD a listen, shall we? Who did you make this for? I play the CD Hiroshi lent me. Nozu's voice comes from the CD player and it's totally off key.
腐った世の中に翼をなくした俺は光を求めてさまようシャイな君の横顔よ
What?
いつでも僕の俺の味方だ
Wow, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs! To Alex Gian, JT is the worst, Tag Fitty, Get Down Arnie, and Ducking. My gosh, man! Thank you! That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? By the way, that's the bartender singing that you're hearing. Well, you certainly did. Thank you so much for that generous support. I'm doing pretty well. We're starting to gain some ground in this. Okay, so I think we made it to the end of the CD. So there's really no need to just let it keep playing. By the way, check out what I picked up today. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while, but you know what I finally was gonna do was have it delivered by GameStop, but then I found out that the store closest to me had a brand new copy of it in, so I went and picked it up earlier today. The Disney collection with Jungle Book on it. I had the oh, it does? It's probably just because of this particular part. The whole game's not always this loud. Okay. In this rotten world, I've lost my wings, a fallen angel wandering in search of shining things. Stealing your shy profile, always on my side. No one sees me. Only you are smiling for me. If I knew the notes, I'd probably try to sing it. Listen, it was a momentary flash. Wait a minute. Maybe this is about where he sings these words. Smile back. Summer festival is a momentary flash. Alright, I'm not even gonna try singing this. I need to hear the notes more. Our gazes are fireworks, are firing sparks. Those eyes are for real. Spaku. 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 I could go ahead and sing those. I stopped the CD. So yeah, I've had the version of this that has just Aladdin and Lion King on it for a while, but I wanted the one that had Jungle King on it more for the SNES version of Aladdin, which I already have an original SNES cartridge of that, but you know, I wanted to have easy access to it on PS4 also. Plus, you never know. There might have been trophies for it, although I found out there aren't. It doesn't have any trophies for SNES Aladdin or for Jungle Book. It only has the trophies for Aladdin and, well, yeah, the original Genesis and Game Gear Aladdin plus Lion King. Which Lion King, I made mention earlier today, or like last night, one of the ladies that works where I do, we're having a spirit week at work. And like yesterday's day was wearing something Disney related. And she wore like a Lion King shirt. And I commented on the picture saying, it's impossible now for me to think of Lion King without thinking of anything but of how unnecessarily difficult the game is. And this other friend of mine commented on it saying, I guess it's kind of inappropriate for me to say I beat it when I was 4 years old. And I was thinking, yeah, no shit. Most people, even when they're in their adulthood, can't beat that game. Thanks a lot. But he's a good guy. I can't hold that against him. I would like to get to a point where I can actually beat that game, but it hasn't happened for me yet. This is your voice, isn't it?
だからなんだよ。
Okay, max mode. You're embarrassed, aren't you?
お前の言ってる意味がわかんねえ。何が恥ずかしいんだ？いい曲じゃないか。俺は天才だな。
So, he's the narcissistic type, huh? When I look to my side, Monkey and Snappy both shake their heads. Look at Monkey's face. Well, her face is kind of funny too, but Monkey's more so. What?
話はこれで終わりか?
All right, now wait a minute. Use max mode at the wrong moment? No. Sorry, folks. I gotta do that again. I think now's where we pull out the CD. Who did you make this for? I play the CD Hiroshi lent me. Knows his voice comes from the CD player and it's totally off key. This time we're just gonna fast forward through the lyrics. We're not gonna read them or anything like that.
腐った世の中に翼をなくした俺は光を求めて
I stopped the CD. This is your voice, isn't it?
だからなんだよ。
Oh, come on!
お前の言って話はこれで終わりか?
So now I gotta do it again, all because the game couldn't wait. Alright, let's try it again. This time, fast forwarding through all the text.
腐った世の中に
だからな。
Alright, let's see.
「急に黙って何なんだ？もう十分話しただろう。 なんだと?
Wait a minute. Oh, I know what he means now.
そんなことねえよ。
I know what he means now. It's not that I used the wrong reply. It's just he realized
この曲の良さがわからない。
it wasn't the right moment. I got it. I get it now. So that was the right reply.
お前の言ってる意味が
Alright, yeah, yeah.
話はこれで
Let me try it again. I promise we're about to move on from this moment. I promise. Once again, fast forwarding to I cannot get over Monkey's face. This is your voice, isn't it?
だからなんだよ。
You're embarrassed, aren't you?
お前の言ってる意味がわかんねえ。何が恥ずかしいんだ。いい曲じゃないか。俺は天才だな。
So, he's the narcissistic type, huh? When I look to my side, Monkey and Snappy both shake their heads. Use max mode at the wrong moment.
話はこれで終わりか？
No, I still got questions for you. Alright, let's save. Because we are not going through that BS again. Ain't going through that bologna and sausage again. Alright, let's see here. So Nozu's passed and... Wait. Have we found a moment where we could actually use that? Nozu's passed we did use. Good thing we saved. Oh, come on. Alright, that was just me screwing up. Okay, wrong time to say that. The investigations are always fun, but it can be aggravating when you say the wrong thing. Snappy, you got something to say to him, don't you?
それは野津君、高校時代に彼女にラブメールを送ったでしょ。
何を言い出すんだよ。
その反応、やはりそうだったのね。文面は俺の瞳は本気だぜ、スパークしてくれ。あのメール間違えて私に届いたのね。
Busted and disgusted.
そうか。
Apparently you did. How else would she have known what it said? Wait, that's what you're embarrassed about?
って別にそれは俺がチビだという証拠にはならないだろう。第一、俺の身長は低くない。
Then why were you wearing shoes that made you taller? You're wearing shoes like stilts. I pick up the elevator shoe that he lost.
うるせえ。
If you take off your shoes, Shorty is a perfect nickname for you.
なんだと？別にチビが嫌でこれを履いてたわけじゃねえからな。
Then why were you wearing elevator shoes?
それは。
'Cause why? Inquiring minds want to know. That's right. I have a secret identity as a writer for the National Enquirer. Talk about a plot twist! we see plot twists in games all the time, but now one has manifested itself in the middle of a stream. Or did I just make that all up? You guys be the judge. Alright, let's see here. So it could be Nozu's mother. The fact that he can't handle water. It's not your short height you want to hide. It's the fact that you're the son of Nozu Ichi Construction. Yeah, he certainly would want to hide that. The elevator shoes were to disguise yourself.
違う。会社のことと靴は関係ねえ。もういいだろう。これ以上身の回りのことでとやかく言われるのはごめんだ。
I think I'm wearing him down. Hey, the skin on his ankle is scraped up a bit. Hey, those shoes don't seem to be fitting you correctly. The skin on your ankle is scraped.
お前のせいだぞ。ちょこまかと動きやがって。これは運動用じゃないんだ。たくさん歩いたら擦れるさ。
Well, then maybe you should have taken the Eagle's advice and take it easy. Take it easy. That's what you should have done.
痛そうね。大丈夫？
大丈夫だ。あいつが船に乗った時、追いかけて次の船に乗ったんだ。
So he did conquer his fear?
その時に少し休憩させてもらった。だから痛みはない。
Something's off. Isn't he lying? Yep, he sure is. You didn't actually ride the boat, did you? When you were a kid, you fell off a boat, right? You nearly drowned. And ever since, you were frightened of water. Can't even ride a tour boat. Pathetic. By the way, guys, guess what I found out? I found out that there's a Root Letter movie that came out just last month. I'm probably gonna watch it after we're done streaming this game. I'm really fascinated to see how they told the story in movie form. The characters' names were changed, but the story seems to be about the same. Yeah, I was really excited to find that out too. It doesn't look like it got a DVD or Blu-ray release though. It may be digital only, which I kind of hate that, but you know, I'll watch it either way.
なんだよ。
Let's save. Just in case I say something wrong this time. It seems you live alone with your mother.
ママのことは関係ないだろう。
Whoa! Mama? At your age? Monkey and Snappy laugh softly. Oh boy.
ママはママだろう。何がおかしいんだよ。
Shorty's mentally weak. Now is the time for max mode. You saved it a good time too. You may act tough, but you're still a rich brat, aren't you?
うるせえ。
I can report all the stuff you did to the police.
俺は何もしてねえ。
Violation of the gun and sword law, assault, even breaking and entering if we check the security cameras at the end.
あの旅館に防犯カメラはついてねえ。
So, So, you're pretty familiar with the inn I'm staying at. Look at that face. Oh, gosh. Okay, I know which one to say.
まだ何かあるのか。頼む。もう勘弁してくれ。
Yeah, the music is great for these. Yeah, it does. It does. Unfortunately, I got to go back and do that max mode stuff again just because I'm obsessed with getting it right the first time. Something tells me there may be a trophy for it because there's several hidden ones. And I'm one of those people that doesn't reveal the conditions. And I don't look them up either. I like to try to figure out what those hidden trophies are on my own. If you get arrested, I bet Mama will be sad what with her precious son in police custody.
やめろ。やめてくれ。
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to consult with the police.
野津君には悪いけど、私も証言するわよ。
俺も見たままを話すぞ。
頼む。警察には言わないでくれ。この通りだ。謝る。
You want to know what it said in her letter, don't you? So you tried to steal it. Try reading this.
こんにちは。
Only reason we skipped it this time is because we're going to go back and redo that.
そんな15年前。
And we'll go back and watch it.
こういうのみんなちょっと
おい、お前。
言いがか
おい、
ありがとう。
あれホタルこの時綺麗
I wish I could have an opportunity to just skip back without having to skip all of that. Come on, get me to a point where I can load. No. Okay, good. Now we'll reload. And this time we won't skip all that stuff. I feel kind of bad doing that. Okay. It seems you live alone with your mother.
ママのことは関係ないだろ。
Whoa, Mama? At your age? Monkey and Snappy laugh softly.
ママはママだろ。何がおかしいんだよ。
Shorty's mentally weak. Now is the time for max mode. You may act tough, but you're still a rich brat, aren't you?
うるせえ。
I could report all the stuff you did to the police.
俺は何もしてねえ。
Violation of the gun and sword law, assault, even breaking and entering if we check the security cameras at the inn.
あの旅館に防犯カメラはついてねえ。
So, you're pretty familiar with the inn I'm staying at. Their faces kill me. Gotcha. If you get arrested, I bet Mama will be sad. What with her precious son in police custody.
やめろ。やめてくれ。
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to consult with the police.
野津君には悪いけど、私も証言するわよ。
俺も見たままを話すぞ。
I like that they're honest instead of trying to cover for somebody they went to school with. That makes me respect them a lot.
頼む。警察には言わないでくれ。この通りだ。 謝る。
You want to know what it said in her letter, don't you? So you tried to steal it. Try reading this. Nozu reads the letter.
こんにちは。暑い日が続いていますが、元気にしていますか？昨日、クラスメイトと夏祭りに行ってきました。チビがお父さんの会社のことで悩んでいたので、元気にしてあげようと計画したんです。お父さんが建設会社の社長をしていたチビは、みんなが羨むような贅沢な暮らしをしていました。でも、これからは厳しい状況になるようです。みんなとても心配しています。チビは明るい性格でクラスの人気者ですが、わがままな面と気弱なところがあります。今の彼は大きな困難に直面していますが、頑張って乗り越えてもらいたい。お坊ちゃん育ちのチビだけど、芯は強いものがあるはずです。私はそう信じています。社交的で明るい性格の彼ならきっと乗り越えられる。それに彼には私たちがついています。困った時や落ち込んだ時、友達を頼ってほしい。友達って心の薬なんだと思います。マックス君も友達を大切にしてください。ふみのあや。 PS、 マックス君は好きな人はいますか？
Nozu finishes reading the letter.
そんな、俺はそんないいやつじゃねえ。俺は最低の男なんだ。15年前、俺は生きていて一番辛かった。でも一番の思い出もあったんだ。
Oops. I'm not gonna go back and reload anything. But I do wish I hadn't skipped over that.
祭りに行こうぜ。
なんだ、お前らか。脅かすなよ。
高校最後の夏なのにこんなところにいていいの？
お前たちも知ってるだろ。親父はみんなの家を欠陥住宅にしたんだ。祭りなんて行けるかよ。
お前とは関係ないだろう。
町の人はそうは思わないよ。俺の顔を見たら何か言ってくるに決まってる。
そう思ってみんなで狐の面をかぶったのよ。
これなら誰かわからないだろう。
早く行こう。露店が終わっちゃうわ。
ありがとう。
I like how it shows them aging too. Like it shows them how they looked before, then a little bit older, and then present day. The 7 classmates in fox masks walk around looking at the different booths. Salespeople and passersby react with surprise.
こういうのも楽しいね。
みんなにドッキリを仕掛けているみたいでワクワクするわ。アイドルのお忍びデートみたい。
ピッチ、話をしないでください。あなたのおしゃべりでバレちゃいますよ。
ちょっとビッチって言わないでよ。バレちゃうじゃない。
美味しそうな綿菓子があるな。
お前は食うことばかり考えてるな。
言いがかりつけてくるようなやつがいたら私噛みつくわよ。
おいおい、それだけは勘弁してくれ。
ありがとう。
Everybody laughs. I'd say Shorty really needed a night like that, given everything he was going through. Shorty and his classmates are walking home from the festival in the dark. They've taken their masks off, but it's too dark to make out their faces.
あれ何か光ったよ。
ホタルよ。
この時期にホタルなんて珍しいわね。
For an instant, the forest by the riverbank lights up with a galaxy of fireflies.
綺麗。
The fireflies take flight all at once. A stream of lights stretches across the deep indigo sky. Shorty, Snappy, and Monkey look sentimental. You're Shorty, right?
そうだよ。俺がチビだ。
6 down, 1 to go.
あの日は嫌なことが忘れられた。のずくんが心配していたことは書いてなかったよね。
What was he worried she'd write about? Nozu looks jolted.
噂は事実なの？事実だとしたら私は許さない。
What rumor? Again, inquiring minds want to know. I gotta hear this. I don't know what it is, but you should tell them. Snappy and Monkey saved my life. If you don't tell them what they want to know, it's police time.
未遂だよ。
全部話して。
あの頃、俺は時期になっていたんだ。進学がダメになり、先が見えなくなって。
それで彼女を襲ったの
？He did what?
だから未遂だよ。学園祭の後、俺は倉庫でタバコを吸ってたんだ。
So she probably told on him when she found him. Everyone is cleaning up after the school festival.
この荷物倉庫に置いてきて。
私が持っていくわ。
Aya takes the items from Fatty. Aya is carrying stuff to put into storage. Props and trash from the school festival is piled high. You know something? I screwed up. I should have checked the guidebook first before asking about that rumor.
ここでいいかしら。ゴミが床に散乱していて危ないな。
Hopefully I'll get
まで落ちてるわね。
Hopefully I'll get one more chance to do that before the chapter ends. There's a rustling sound.
誰かいるの？
Shorty comes out from the back.
チビか、脅かさないで。
Shorty launches himself at Aya.
いや、やめて。
Shorty pushes Aya to the ground and kisses her. She frantically struggles to push him away. Bitch passes by the storage room, but doesn't notice what's going on at first. Aya grabs a push pin from the floor. Aya stabs the push pin into Shorty's stomach. He hesitates for a moment, and Aya uses the momentary distraction to run away. Yeah, I can see why Why, bitch is pretty pissed at that. I listened to Nozu's confession.
あんな真似をしたのはあの時だけなんだ。すごく後悔してる。信じてくれ。
We're not the ones you need to be asking forgiveness from, pal. It's Aya you should be asking forgiveness from.
私許さない。
未遂だって犯罪は犯罪だ。
分かってるよ。だから俺も苦しんでるんだよ。
You were worried that she'd written about that in her letter, huh? That's why you tried to steal the letter and threatened me and tried to run me out of town.
俺はやっとここまで来たんだ。もう少しで店を持てそうなところまで来たんだ。強姦未遂していると知られたら終わりだ。
この話は誰にもしないわ。でも許さないから。
お前たちだって隠してるだろ。
I guess what he's talking about is the truth about Aya.
お前の探している文野綾は自殺したんだよ。
She did what? What?
卒業式の後、俺たちは教室に呼び出されたんだ。
I hope I get the chance to check the guidebook here before I have to go somewhere else. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom.
話ってなんだよ。
みんな適当に席について。
They all sit down.
みんなに挨拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
Aya stands in front of the chalkboard.
今日で私はみんなとお別れです。
All of them look up at her, at a loss for words.
文野綾はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Aya takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood bursts forth and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Aya falls lifelessly into a pool of her own blood. Upon hearing Shorty's story, Monkey and Snappy fall silent. I don't believe that. It's ridiculous.
事実なんだ。
本当よ。
Oh, come on.
だから真相を突き止めるなと言ったんだ。
That's where Fatty's fear of blood came from, huh?
お前が探していた文野綾はもうこの世にいないんだよ。
That's a lie. If something like that had happened, it would have been big news. I would have remembered it.
地方であった単なる自殺だ。全国ニュースにならないよ。
Snappy, Monkey, how about it?
今の話は事実よ。
嘘じゃない。
I won't believe it. After that, Shorty, Snappy, and Monkey all leave. Suicide. It might be in the newspapers from back then. Good! Checking the guidebook. Even if it's not listed, I'm glad we checked. So next stop is the library. That's where we'll find the papers. I've arrived at the library. I walk into the building. I know we checked it here, but I still want to review what it says. A library in Matsue City's Cultural Center. It's a combined facility with Plover Hall, with materials for the general public and children on its shelves covering one floor. The Yakumo archive contains first edition books and compilations of research documents, and actively collects and preserves other valuable materials relating to Lafcadio Hearn. See, the papers are back this way. They must be in this area. I go to the periodicals section and peruse the newspapers from March, 14 years ago. However, nothing is in the national newspapers. The graduation ceremony was in March, 14 years ago, but there weren't any articles about the suicide of a Matsue High School student. It might have been in the local papers, but I wonder if they have those here. I'll ask at the reference desk. A librarian is sitting at the desk. Excuse me.
はい、どうしました？
May I please see the Sanin Chuo Shinpo newspaper company's newspapers from March 14 years ago?
ここでお待ちください。
The librarian brings over the newspapers I asked for. Thank you. I take the newspapers and look through them. I checked every inch of the newspapers, but there was no articles about a high school girl committing suicide. I returned the newspapers to the librarian.
他に要件はありませんか？
I'll check the article about the fire one more time. Please show me the newspapers from December of 15 years ago.
山陰中央新報でいいですか？
Yes, please.
少々お待ちください。
If it's Sanin Chuo Shinpo newspaper, they might have the details about a local fire. The librarian brings over the newspapers.
1999年12月の山陰中央新報です。
Oh, excuse me, everybody. Thank you. I read through the newspaper article. It looks like I was right. There's a detailed account of the fire. The cause was a short circuit, huh? There's also a photo of the deceased Yoko Fumino. I look at the photo of Yoko Fumino. Hang on. I've seen the woman in this photo somewhere before. But where was it? I know. I'll make a copy of this article. I copied the newspaper article. Thanks. I returned the newspaper to the librarian. I know one way to find out if what Shorty said was true. Well, first, we'll go ahead and save. Folks, we're headed to the art museum. I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah. I was about to say, don't tell me we can't go there. Now, wait a minute. Don't tell me I can't go in. Well, I guess I can't right now, because that's the only, museum in our list. Okay, I guess we gotta go somewhere else. might be a bit tough for him, but it's the only way to find out the truth. He'll have to deal with it. When I go inside, Fatty and Yuka are getting ready to close for the day.
もう閉店です。帰ってください。
Excuse me. I'm not a customer today.
いつも客じゃないでしょ。
I did buy those chocolate cakes the other day.
どういう要件ですか？
Some therapy. I'll show Fatty something that looks like blood and get him to talk about Aya's suicide. It might be harsh for Fatty, but I have to know. I open some of the strawberry jam I bought at the souvenir shop and start pouring it out.
何を？
The red jam spreads over the floor. Seeing it, Fatty goes pale.
何するのよ！
I'm investigating the roots of his fear. I keep spilling strawberry jam on the floor.
やめてくれ。
Fatty sinks to the floor. Modeled after the Patisserie Galette, this is a baked goods and cake shop along Nanko Street. Their desire to spread traditional French confections in the region led to arranging them in ways that are easier for Japanese people to eat, and are very popular, along with other items like gakuen cheese. Alright. Is it true that after the graduation ceremony, a classmate acting as Aya Fumino slit her wrist in the classroom? Did she really commit suicide?
ああ、そうだ。自殺した。だから、助けてくれ。
This is getting heavy, you guys. I checked the newspapers, but I didn't find any articles about high school girls' suicides. Did the seven of you hide her body? The body is buried in the ruins of the Fumino residence. Isn't that right? I'm wrong?
血じゃない。ジャムなんだ。
ジュンさん、本当のことを言って。
血じゃない。血じゃない。こっちにいる。
What is he even talking about? Cockneil?
苦しい。
Fatty clutches his chest in pain. Uh-oh. It's time to stop this if he's having a medical emergency. So she's not dead?
もうやめて!
Seems I pushed you far enough. Let's get you some fresh air. With Yuka's help, I take Fatty outside the shop. Fatty still looks like he's in pain.
あとは私がいるから大丈夫です。
No.
今日はこれくらいにしてください。
She's right. It is enough. Sorry, Fatty. Please forgive me. I head back to the Matsue Inn. Oh, great. That music only means one thing. I decide to soak in the bath. I have no idea what's going on. The old man comes in.
なんじゃ、陰気な顔しよって。
Why the long face? I think he's standing right in front of me. I'm not in the mood for chit-chat today.
そげ言うな。じじいと遊んでごせ。
I can't today.
あんた、大林朝日って知っとるか？
No? Who's that?
雄太郎と並ぶ日英の大スターじゃ。
An old movie star, huh?
わしの青春じゃ。大林朝日は歌も歌っとるんじゃぞ。あの歌、なんだったかいな。高知や函館や横浜にいる女の歌なんだけど。
A song about an unfaithful guy, huh?
レコードがあったら欲しいな。
They don't sell records anymore.
大林朝日が聞きたいな。
Before I go to bed, I'll make a note of my findings. I jot down a couple of notes in my notebook. So that just leaves Vesti left to identify. We've identified everybody else. I sink into thought. Did she really commit suicide in a classroom? If that's true, I won't be able to find her no matter how hard I look. There's still one classmate I haven't met yet. Tomorrow, I'll look for Bestie. Whatever happened 15 years ago, I at least want to know the truth. Even if it was a tragedy. And we're now on chapter 8. It's the 8th day since I arrived in Matsue. Yesterday, Shorty said the classmate who was pretending to be Aya committed suicide. But I have my doubts. There isn't actually any evidence that a student died. She is alive, or at least I want her to be alive. There are still some letters left, so I'll read one. I take out a letter from my bag. It's on Magatama bead pattern stationery. This is the 8th letter she sent me. It's dated December 26th. That was the day after the fire at the Fumino residence.
こんにちは。今年も残り少なくなりましたね。風邪はひいていませんか？クリスマスはどうしていましたか？私は最高のクリスマスプレゼントをもらいました。最近、クラスメイトとうまくいってなかったんです。それが親友のおかげで仲直りできました。最高のプレゼントとは友人です。先週、親友と玉造湯神社で金井石をもらってきたんです。お揃いで勾玉のペンダントを買ってイニシャルも彫ってもらいました。そして親友がクリスマスパーティーを考えてくれたんです。クラスメイトと前のように盛り上がろうという計画です。これが大成功。親友は天才です。彼女は企画力があって人を引きつける魅力があります。私は最高の親友を持っています。彼女とはいつまでも仲良くしていたい。永遠に親友でいたい。とても幸せなクリスマスでした。文野綾。
She said there's someone she likes, but they're far away. Well, I'm kind of far away. Who knows? But let's look over the letter and just take in everything that she had to say. Hello. There isn't much time left in the year. You haven't caught a cold, have you? What did you do for Christmas? I got the best Christmas gift ever. I hadn't been getting along too well with my classmates lately, but thanks to Bestie, everything's better now. The greatest gift of all is friends. Last week, Bestie and I got wish stones from Tamatsukuryu Shrine. We bought matching Magatama pendants and had our initials carved into them. After that, Bestie started thinking about a Christmas party. She wanted to get our classmates excited like before, and it turned out to be a huge success. Bestie is a genius. She has great planning abilities and the charm to bring people together. I really have the best friend in the world. I want to get along with her forever. I want to stay best friends forever. It was such a happy Christmas. There's someone I like, but they're far away. Aya Fumino. And if you notice, for once, we have a letter, well, I don't know. There's a letter that with no PS after it. So does that mean we won't have to choose any replies? Because every time we've replied, it's always been to that PS at the end. It doesn't touch on the fire at the Fumino residence. Cougar, thank you so much for the 300 bits. 400. Thank 5. Cougar, thank you so much for 600, 700. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. That means a lot to me. 800? 9? Wow, thank you. That is so generous of you, sir. Thank you so much. $1,000? Guys, I've got to start getting bit badges. I have yet to do that, but I really need to do that at some point. But thank you. That means more to me than I can express. I appreciate so much your generosity and support. And thank you for being a regular in the community since you've been coming here. You know, I can't put into words how much it means to me, but you know, I'll give it my best. I do appreciate you being here, being a part of the community. So thank you, Cougar, from the bottom of my heart. It doesn't touch on the fire at the Fumino residence. It says she received a wishing stone at Tamatsukuryu Shrine. Yeah, hopefully I'll get some bit badges really soon, so you'll have something to show for it. Yeah, Cloud, we do. I might have a good emote for it. Well, actually, no, I don't, but I need to get one. Yeah, you know, maybe I could take a picture off stream, because I know there's times when you can take a picture and turn that into an emote. Maybe I could do something like and then just do the hype over it, something like that. Kind of like a Daniel Bryan kind of thing. I'll look into that when I end stream tonight. But again, thank you. That it means so much to me. Thank you both. What did I write in my reply? So she's always using different stationery. He's always using the same one every time. I'm gonna wait to read this until he's finished writing it. Okay, so we don't have to choose any replies this time. Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well and I haven't caught any colds. It sounds like you made amends with your classmates. It's great that your Christmas present was friendship. My friends, we were supposed to have a party with just us guys, but they said they had plans and it was suddenly canceled. I felt betrayed, and that made me angry. But it's sad to spend Christmas with just guys forever, so I guess it's fine. I mostly spent Christmas with my family, like when I was a kid. It wasn't bad, actually. It sounds like your best friend is a great planner. Once you get into the world, people who are flexible and come up with good ideas are more in demand. Once you get out into the world, people who are flexible and come up with good ideas are more in demand than those who are just good at studies. Bestie might end up bigger than Four Eyes or Bitch. I look forward to seeing everyone's futures. Of course, that goes for my own future too. I pray that next year is also a good year. Max. All right. By the way, folks, I haven't checked into the tracking number for when I sent the 3DS that I bought to the UK, but according to the receipt I got, they anticipate that it was going to arrive today. So it shouldn't be long before they get started working on it. Now they might be waiting for the parts to come in, because they said it usually takes them between 25 and 30 business days, which is about 5 to 6 weeks for them to finish working on it and then send it back. But they said that time starts when they receive your payment, not when your system arrives. So it's been almost a week since I sent the payment. So we're probably looking at another 4 to 5 weeks from now before they send it back. But it won't be long before we can start having DS and 3DS streams in here. I can't wait, you guys. Looking forward to the future, huh? What would the old me think if he saw me today? I wonder if I've grown at least a little. Tomoko comes to put the futon away. I love how peppy she is. Morning. Let's save before we do anything else. Okay, so we can ask her about friendship. Tomoko, what do you think of friendships between guys? I can tell you what I think. One of the best examples of friendship between guys that I've seen, like in movies, is probably in Predator. I know there was a streamer I followed years ago who had a sound clip of Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, "You son of a bitch." And I used to wonder what movie that came from. I'd seen Predator years ago, but I didn't remember that exact scene. But I looked it up on YouTube, and basically it was a scene where Schwarzenegger's character asks the guy who called him in, why don't you use the regular army? What do you need us for? And then Carl Weathers' character looks up from a desk and says, because some damn fool accused you of being the best. And he looks up at him and he walks over to him and he says, Dylan, you son of a bitch. And then they clasp hands and they're like arm wrestling with no table. But you could just tell that they were really close in that scene. And that to me just kind of summed up friendship between guys right there. So he's asking her what she feels.
女の私にわかるわけないじゃないですか。
Fair enough. Yeah, of course.
かっこいいなとは思いますけどね。栄養ドリンクの CM みたいで。
Oh, like those power through ones? Yeah. That's not exactly what I was trying to ask, but oh well. What do you think of girl friendships?
男の友情はわからないけど、女性の友情は意外と脆いですよ。
How so? Really?
私、高校の親友に裏切られたんです。
What happened?
年末、一緒にコンサートに行く約束してたのに、親友は彼氏とハワイに行ったんです。ひどい話でしょ?
Not gonna lie. I would have been mad too. Unless that turned out to be the only time they could go. I don't know. Typical, but yeah, awful.
それで、親友とは絶交したんです。
Isn't that going a bit far?
ダメです。約束してたのに裏切るなんて許せません。
I don't think I would have quite reacted that way. I would have expected an apology at the very least. But if I got an apology, I could forgive it. It's rare for Tomoko to get so angry. I'd better change the subject. I'm thinking of going to Tamatsukuriyu Shrine today. What sort of place is it?
温泉や土産屋さんもあって楽しいですよ。それと、勾玉のアクセサリーが人気です。
Okay, Magatama beads. And I could definitely get behind that hot spring. I actually got to soak in one in Canada like twice. I don't know how many of you guys have ever heard of Banff, but Banff is this resort town in western Alberta. It's about 30 minutes away from the border with British Columbia. It's and it's up in the Rocky Mountains, so oh my gosh, it is so beautiful up there. Well, among other things, like I said, there's a natural hot spring. I went there. I think it was the day after Christmas in 2004. And I found out just how strong a hot spring can be. Because it was below freezing that day. Like 31 degrees Fahrenheit. And being outside in the hot spring, it was so warm I couldn't even feel the cold. I was so shocked. I thought half of me would be freezing, the other half of me would be warm. But no. It is so warm, you don't even feel the cold. At least not if it's like that. Might be a different story if you're looking at like 40 below, but it wasn't that cold that day. But man, talk about a flashback. I've seen somebody wearing a Magatama accessory.
女性ですか?
Probably. It was hanging from her neck. A necklace or a pendant or something like that.
つまり胸元ばっかり見ていたんですね。
Hey now! Hey! Come on, Tomoko, cut me some slack here. No, it happened to catch my eye.
ナンパでもしたんですか？
That's not how I roll.
でも勾玉のアクセサリーをつけていたのって女性なんでしょ？
Oh yeah! It was Yukari Ishihara from the art museum. She was wearing a Magatama pendant.
やっぱりナンパしたんでしょう。お気をつけて。
Oy vey. Tomoko, must you go there? Tomoko finishes up and leaves. All right. So one classmate to go. We haven't got a whole lot of time left, but we can gain a little bit of ground. If nothing else, we will definitely identify Bestie by tomorrow. Let's see. I'm also curious about Tamatsukuryu's shrine, but I want to make sure I look into Bestie too. Let me take a moment to sort through my thoughts. I think back to Aya's letter. I'll look for Bestie today. My only clue is her last name. Nishino. The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. I'll try going to that empty lot. Okay, so it looks like the empty lot is the first place we're going. Ah, there it is. Whoop, there it is. You guys see what I see? I arrive at the former site of the Fumino residence. It's overgrown with weeds. I walk around the empty lot. Huh? There's a wilted bouquet of flowers in the empty lot. It's wilted, but it looks like it was an offering. A lady from the neighborhood comes by.
あなたまた来たかね。
Oh, hello, ma'am. Maybe I should ask her about these flowers. Do you come by here often?
すぐ近所だけん。息子もこの辺りをよく通るわ。
Has anything strange happened around here lately?
特にないわね。静かなものよ。この辺りは人通りも少ないし。
I'm still empty-handed. I came out empty-handed. Well, we didn't ask the burning question yet. Ma'am, was it you who made this flower offering?
いや、私じゃないで。
If it wasn't you... I wonder who it could have been. Then I wonder who it was.
そういえば、4日前の夜、誰かが来ちょったみたいよ。
Someone you've seen before?
見たのは私じゃなくて息子なのよ。でも女の人だって言っちゃったわ。
A woman, huh? 4 days ago was Tuesday. I met a woman here that day. It was Yukari Ishihara from the art museum. I think for a while about bumping into Ishihara that night.
ほんなら、私は買い物があーけん。
She wanders away. I should have taken that class roster from Four Eyes. forgetting something. Maybe I'm supposed to think again? In game, not as in me think. Huh? Wait a second. I know. I copied down the names. It might come in handy. Oh. Sorry, folks. Obsessed with not having to use the think command unless I have to. I would have come to that eventually, though. I checked the guidebook. I wrote the names from the class roster in the margins. It says number 1, Fuyumi Abe. Number 2, Kana Igarashi. Number 3, Ryo Ueno. Names are in Japanese alphabetical order, so if there is a Yukari Ishihara, it should be between Kana Igarashi and Ryo Ueno. Her name isn't there. She isn't one of the classmates. Walking around is making me hungry. Well, when our belly's growling, we know right where to go. Kami Arian. I've arrived at Kami Arian. Sanpei comes over.
いらっしゃい。
Today I'll have one of the sumo ashikoshi items. I look at the stamp rally card. I have A and Shi remaining. I look at the menu. I'll have the Shirao white-bait sashimi meal.
へい、白魚の刺身定食を一丁。
Sanpei says in a lively voice and goes to the kitchen. If you're feeling energetic, you can solve mysteries, I guess. Sanpei comes back.
大発見でやすよ。
What?
あまりにすごくて目を回さないでくださいよ。
So what is it?
幽霊の出る日が分かったんでやす。
Do you mean the ghost that appears at the site of the former Fumino residence?
そうです。ブログを調べたら幽霊が出る日は決まって。
Don't tell me. On Tuesdays?
どうして知ってるんでやすか？大発見だと思ったんでやすがね。
Sanpei returns to the kitchen. A ghost that appears on Tuesdays, huh? Sanpei brings over the Shirao sashimi meal.
お待たせしやした。
This looks delicious. Time to forget about mystery solving for a while and enjoy the meal. Some of the other meals look better to me. But that's just me. I do want to find out, by the way, if this Matsue is based on a real place. I'm sure it is. I mean, all these photos in the game, they had to come from somewhere. And I saw that like one of the newspapers in game, it mentioned being regularly delivered to Hiroshima. So that tells me it might be in the area of Hiroshima. And if it is, I might try to fit that in when I go to Hiroshima. I know the one place that is an absolute must for me to go is Peace Park. That's the place I've always wanted to go in Hiroshima. But I've still got time to plan it. I mean, I'm not going until June of 2024. That's when I've got my sights set on going to Japan. I tuck into the Shirauo's white-baked sashimi meal. The Shirauo is tender and chewy and absolutely delicious. Yet another perfect dish. I devour the sashimi. Genkichi appears from the kitchen.
半額でいいで。
Man, he is so generous. Are you sure you want to give me that big a discount all the time?
いいが。それよりスタンプラリーの台紙は？
I take out the stamp rally card. You know, there's a Japanese restaurant about an hour away from me. The sushi chef there kind of reminds me of Genkichi. And he's somebody that I can speak Japanese to, and he understands what I'm saying, which is kind of refreshing to me. You know, there's just something great about like there's been times, yeah, it is. Like sometimes if I'm not sitting up at the sushi bar, but like if I order a big plate of sushi, he'll come over to my table and ask how I like it. And if I reply to him in Japanese, he's like, he'll like pat me on the back and reply in Japanese. It's great. It's one of the small things that I really like about that restaurant. Unfortunately, it's been many months since I went last. I'd like to go at least one more time before my birthday. That's one of the places that I would always go to it on my birthday, but in the last few years, I haven't gone on my birthday because it always opens up late in the day, like around the time I want to be streaming. I don't know. I might try to get there really early this year and then try to maybe like split a birthday stream up. I don't know what I'll do. But I know usually I don't eat at that restaurant on my birthday anymore because, you know, I try to eat earlier in the day so I can start streaming on my birthday earlier than what I would end up doing because of when that restaurant opens. It usually opens up at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon my time. But who knows? Maybe I'll fit it in this year. But I usually get like $60 worth of sushi and sashimi. And I always announce, I'm never gonna turn this age again. Might as well live it up. But yeah, that restaurant has been a tradition for me for a long time. I usually go there like a couple of days before my birthday. So it's like, I don't just not eat there, I just don't eat there on the day itself. I fit it in a couple days early. So it's like, I still have a tradition of eating there just on a different day. And I always get the $60 sushi and sashimi combo. I do like sitting at the sushi bar though, because they'll usually give you, or at least they did in the past, a little bowl of cucumber salad. If I get a table instead, I'll usually get an order of cucumber salad. Now it costs some money, but it's a bigger order than what you get at the sushi bar. And I think the little cucumber salad you get at the sushi bar might be free. Maybe, maybe not, but it usually doesn't cost a lot if it's not free. Heck, the cucumber salad you get at the table, it's like under $5, and for that price, you get a pretty nice portion. At least I feel like it is. Who knows? Since I'm turning 45 next year, I might just up it to $70. I don't know. I'll probably be feeling pretty adventurous that day, and I could probably put away $70 worth of sushi and sashimi. We'll see. Be interesting to see what I'll get for that much. I take out the stamp rally card. Genkichi stamps the sheet on the stamp rally card. What I do know is this. If you get the chef's special, that's where you can name your own price. You have to pay at least $50 to get that, but You can go higher if you want to. The more you pay, the more food you get. But it's all according to what the chef decides to give you. So you're kind of putting it in his hands. But the chef has never given me a combo yet that I've turned up my nose at. So, you know, I've always had good luck with it. Okay. Genkichi stamps the sheet on the stamp rally card. Now there's just the "ah" left to get stamped. Only one more to go.
今日はどこに行ってきたや?
I went to see the site where the Fumino residence was.
そげか.
That face. It's kind of empty today. Do you usually get a lot of customers?
ん? おお。昼時なんかは忙しいで。愛鳥方が少ないくらいだ。
I'd imagine so if the food's as good as they describe. His mind seems to be elsewhere. Did I say something that might have offended him? Maybe I've got to think. Because I can't imagine using anything in the inventory that he'd want to see. But maybe I should check it anyway. No, I think I know where I need to show that. I can't imagine anything else he'd want to see. Let me just think. He looks glum. I'm pretty sure it was because I mentioned visiting the empty lot. I wonder if something's bothering him. I'll try asking. Well, first I'll ask him about the other things. You look down. Is everything all right with your family?
何の話だや? 別になんもないで。子供も嫁も元気だ。
Well, that's good.
縁起の悪いこと言うなや。余計な気を回さん子に自分のやるべきことだけ考えとけばいい。
Well, if that's the way you feel, all right. Like what?
ここまで一体何しに来たんだ? 人を探しに来たんだろ
う。Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, that. Of course, I'm in the middle. Of course, I'm in the middle of giving it my max. You look down. All those discounts are bad for business, right?
なんだや急に。ちょっと安くしたぐらいで苦しくなるほど、うちは切羽詰まっちょらんで。いらん世話だわ。変な気回すな。
Stop saying weird crap. You look down. What's the matter?
海の夫妻はここに来ちょっただ。
Oh. What sort of people were they?
ご主人は大学教授の立派な人だ。奥さんの陽子さんもいい人なんだが、時々辻褄の合わんことを言っちょったんだ。
What do you mean?
娘さんは亡くなっちょったに、いい貴重やな話をするだ。
Maybe she was unable to accept her daughter's death and convinced herself that Aya was still around.
亡くなる前日にも店に来ちょったわ。以前より元気でとても幸せそうだった。娘さんがクリスマスパーティーをやってくれると言っちょったわ。
Oh, bummer. She never got to do that. That's a bummer. Her letter also mentioned that she was going to throw a Christmas party. Was it the same party?
じゃあ、俺は仕事に戻る。
Yeah, thanks for the food. All right, I've had a lot to eat. Maybe I'll walk around the Kiyomise shopping area. And there again, another typo. Well, more like an omitted word this time, but Certainly not the first time we've seen that. Alright, we'll get started with the next location. I walk toward the DVD shop. There's a flyer for used CDs. 1 for 300 yen, 3 for 900 yen. Just around the corner. I didn't know there was a used CD shop around here. When I look at the flyer more closely, it shows a map to the DVD shop. It's the DVD shop that Koguma was talking about. It looks like they sell used CDs too. Speaking of which, Old Man Koguma was saying he wanted a record. I guess I'll check this place out. Alright, folks. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and that's going to do it for the evening. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow night with more Root Letter Last Answer. We're getting close to the end of the game, folks. I have a feeling. Thank you for being here, Cloud. And again, thank you again for all those gift subs earlier. I appreciate your generosity. And Cougar, if you're still here, thank you again for the cheers earlier. I'm gonna look into getting some bit badges really soon, and a hype emote. Cause it's high time I had the bit badges at least. But thank you both again for all the support today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. All right, folks. On that note, let's pass the love on, shall we? Who is on tonight that we can pass it on to? Let's see. Ha! Here's somebody that's got a cute name. Kitties in Middies. I'm pretty sure I've never rated them before, but they're a member of the Warriors of Light. And like I said, there's just something about that name that just kind of struck me. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow when we continue Root Letter Last Answer. And I can just about guarantee we're going to get Bestie identified. Will we finish the game tomorrow? Probably not. But I'm hoping we can finish it by Saturday. If not, Monday for certain. By the way, I will not be streaming on Sunday. So if we don't finish it by Saturday, we'll finish it by Monday for sure, and then we'll switch over to Root Film. But in any case, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.